Iceland is a bit of a curveball, an inversion of most of the other countries we went to. Only 320,000 people in the whole country. Makes it one of the smallest countries measured, but with a GDP of 41,000, it places 15th on individual wealth and 87.62 on social progress, the 4th highest performing country in the world. Because Iceland is so small, I feel like I can get my head around it. I can kind of see how the government relates to the university and the university relates to commerce. They create all of their energy through their natural geothermic resources. When I'm there, I can think about society as a whole, which can be really difficult to do with countries that are more fragmented or have more scale. It's interesting to compare Iceland to Brazil, both countries with claims of corruption in the government. But Brazil, the arguments go on, and very little seems to happen. There is internet in 95% of Icelandic homes, and in the jam session we heard there's a Facebook group with 50,000 Icelandic women in it. When you have that level of communication infrastructure in such a small territory, you can make things happen quickly. You can mobilize people and you can make change. Everybody in the UK and the US knows they're invited to the global party. The reason I chose Iceland was firstly because we got an opportunity to stand on stage and present with the new Prime Minister of Iceland and make a call to the rest of the state leaders around the world to invest in their compassionate problem solvers. The role of the most progressed societies in our small world is to help use what already works in other places to get everybody on a level playing field. When you've solved most of the big problems in your life, you have two options. Focus on smaller problems or focus on big problems in other people's lives. Iceland to me is an inspiration. It has shown me that things can move forwards, that we can execute plans and make real change. The challenge, as ever for me, is to maintain this global mindset. I know that when I get back into my cave, my mind begins to shrink, and the people that seem so close from around the world begin to seem so far. We need to remind ourselves of the global village that we live in and frame our thinking and our work accordingly. I hope that with the free movement of people and ideas around our globe, we can educate, collaborate, and celebrate with all those thinking differently about how to create the conditions for human flourishing.